Ready? Okay. During the 2012 election, both the Republicans and the Democrats declared their opposition to gay marriage by saying, "I believe marriage is between man and woman." The need for such an awkward statement as marriage is between man and woman derives from the fact that the definition of marriage has undergone enormous change during the past 100 years, thus making an appeal to a single shared conception of marriage highly problematic. Same-sex marriage is not legal in 31 out of 50 states. Same-sex marriage should be recognized in all 50 states because it is not harmful to anyone. According to the Washington Post, there is a record high of 59% of Americans that support same-sex marriage. Today, we will be arguing that the federal and state government should recognize same-sex marriage. Before I state my three claims, I need to define the meaning of inequality. Inequality is the state of being treated differently from the common majority. My first claim is that there is an inequality in the way that homosexuals are treated. My second claim is that the federal government has not made an official ruling on the issue of same-sex marriage. And finally, my third claim is that homosexual marriage will benefit the economy. My first claim is the significance claim that there is an inequality in the way homosexuals are treated in the United States. Not allowing same-sex couples to marry is simply a form of prejudice. According to the United Nations of Human Rights are rights inherited to all human beings regardless of gender, nationality, ethnic origin, and religious view. According to Joe Mesler of BalancePolitics.org, everyone has the same right and freedom to do what they want, as long as it does not harm to society and the decisions made by others should be respected. According to Antoine Robinson of Religious Tolerance, gay marriage is a matter of civil and equal rights, and the decision to get married should belong to the couple in love, and this should not be regulated by the government. Even though many people are not comfortable with homosexual relationships, the equality and dignity of gay couples should be respected. Moreover, gay marriage is a personal commitment that society should not be dictating. Withholding the rights to sign a legal contract between two loving people is a severe violation of our human rights. My second claim is that the federal government has not made an official ruling on the issue of same-sex marriage. This leaves the states to decide for themselves whether they will recognize same-sex marriage or not. According to Jillian E. Metzinger of Harvard Law Review, the United States passed the Defense of Marriage Act, also known as DOMA. This was done in order for Congress to sanction interstate discrimination and other state measures, seemingly at odds with fundamental perceptions of horizontal federalism. Congress's power to authorize discrimination has limits. However, these limits derive not from Article 4 or principles of federalism, but instead from the 14th Amendment. According to Mark Strasser of Pepperdine Law Review, the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution precludes states from denying equal protection of the laws in state constitutions containing analogous protection. In several cases, plaintiffs have challenged state same-sex marriage bans, arguing that such states violate state or federal equal protection guarantees. It also states that Section 2 of this act proposed and gave power to the states, allowing them to decide how to defend marriage. DOMA also defined that marriage means only a legal union between one man and one woman as husband and wife, Section 3 of the policy. This prohibits same-sex marriage couples from being recognized as spouses for the purpose of federal laws effectively excluding them from receiving federal marriage benefits. This allowed 31 states to define marriage as the union between man and woman. This denies same-sex couples a lot of benefits and advantages that are awarded to heterosexual couples. In 2013, the Supreme Court ruled Section 3 of DOMA unconstitutional and refuses to hear cases against same-sex marriage. But this does not mean that the federal government will recognize same-sex couples, because ultimately the states have the power to deny them of their rights. Most states that allow same-sex marriage limit their benefits. Others deny recognition from other state approvals of same-sex marriage. My third claim is that homosexual marriages will benefit the economy. The right to marry is not just about the actual legal ceremony, but also an equal right of access to the extensive list of legal protection awarded to married couples. These benefits and privileges are applied to legally married couples, and only a few of these are available for couples in a civil partnership. Allowing same-sex couples to have the same marriage rights as heterosexual couples will benefit these families because they will be able to gain health insurance benefits, Social Security, Medicare, disability, and other benefits that heterosexual marriages receive. Legalizing gay marriage will help economic debt. According to economist Adam Stevenson, Legalizing same-sex marriage would bring in between 20 million and 40 million per year in taxes. Instead of wasting our money on state benefit programs and single-person taxes, same-sex marriage would bring in money by stopping the program and paying higher taxes as married couples. According to the New York Times, same-sex couples will no longer have to pay thousands of dollars in taxes on the value of their spouse's health insurance, something their opposite sex peers did not have to pay. Individuals can inherit spouses' retirements and account for other assets without any extra tax implication. Non-working spouses will also be able to collect an IRA on their spouse's earning records. My plan is that the federal and state government should legally recognize same-sex marriage. In order to solve the issue of inequality, the government should propose a new bill that grants same-sex couples the same rights and benefits as heterosexual couples. This bill should be accepted in all 50 states and should not be nullified under any circumstance. This plan will allow same-sex couples to access the same marriage rights as heterosexual couples, such as medical benefits, Social Security, and disability. Same-sex couples will also be able to file their taxes jointly, which will save them money. This will allow them to spend more money each year, which will help boost the economy. Filing their taxes jointly will also reduce the number of people on government assistance programs. By filing their taxes jointly, they will have combined incomes, which will reduce their need for government assistance, such as the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program and Section 8 and several other government official programs. They will allow our tax dollars to go towards public and higher education and infrastructure. Allowing same-sex marriage does not harm anyone, and by allowing this bill to pass, it will help boost our economy and lower our state debt.